Sojourns of the Soul was really a labor of love that came from a deep place inside. Throughout the memoir, I chart a 14-year period of my life from ages 34 to 48, when I, like many others before me and many others still do now, set out in search of timeless truths and wisdom, only to find that the real destination was within myself. I've been a journalist for 25 years now, and I was privileged to take many journeys around the world to learn about and study the artistic and wisdom traditions of many sacred places and peoples. I chose 7 of the journeys that had the most profound effect on my mind, heart, and soul. And these journeys really were united by a single theme, which was that of transformation. The 7 journeys that I chose took me to the Australian outback, where I walked with the Aborigines and studied the ancient Aboriginal rock art of the oldest continuing living culture on Earth. I then went to Angkor in Cambodia 7 years later, where I wrote about the preservation efforts there and walked with young architectural students who were telling me the very painful stories of their struggle to rebuild their country after years of turmoil and destruction. I then went to Egypt, where I had the privilege of discovering with and writing about a new Egyptian tomb with the Egyptian archaeologist Kenneth Weeks. I then went to Tibet, where I was profoundly affected by the faith, love, and compassion of the Tibetan people and all that they've endured. My next journey took me to the sacred Mayan sites in the Yucatan, where I was initiated into the beautiful esoteric wisdom of the ancient Maya. Then to New Mexico, where I delved deeply into the Native American traditions, as well as the mystical Christian tradition during my stay at a Benedictine monastery. And then finally to Peru, where I was able to go into the Amazon and to Machu Picchu and have a truly mystical experience of myself in relationship to all that is. For all of these journeys, I've been extremely grateful. So many of the same lessons I found kept coming to me, whether it was helping me to truly understand the dance of spirit and matter and the many dualities on this earth plane, and how to fully integrate them within myself to become a whole human being, to really learn how to become fully present in each moment without any attachment to desired outcomes, to open my heart in the ecstatic embrace of unconditional love, expanding it more than I ever felt possible. And I realized too that these lessons stayed with me when I came home and continued my work as a journalist in New York City. I found that my life had changed profoundly. And I would just like to say that it's not necessary to travel to far-flung places to really appreciate and enjoy the spiritual inspiration available in our everyday lives. It's here with us always. And I hope Sojourns of the Soul encourages you to re-examine your beliefs and perceptions, as it did me, to open you to new ways of seeing, feeling, and thinking. Because now more than ever, our current world situation demands a deeper understanding of all of the wisdom traditions on this earth. Because understanding and awareness nurture respect and ultimately love.